Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders and the bishops who have spread the truth out the four corners in these last days. I'm here with a Can't Be Lesson. Let's get it. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this guy videos on YouTube. His page is The Taboo Room with Aaron. And basically he goes to all major cities where heavily Jake is heavily at, and so-called you Negroes, Latinos, the tribes, most of Jake Judah, Southern Kingdom, and he goes to these cities and they call it the murder capital. And this specific episode, he's in Birmingham, Alabama. He done been here before, but he's here again, and it was just sad, man. It's video came out 3 days ago. It's already like at 500,000. His videos normally get like 1 million after being up there for a week, a couple of weeks to get 1 million. But man, Jake is through, man. Jake is through. Our people, whole head sick, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really, see this rapper go by the name Lil Rod. He's literally perked out throughout the whole interview, and he's off the promethazine.
And by the time I get to the studio, I ain't got no perks, no joint, or no balls or something. Then shit, I'm gonna leave. I can't do it, so and these shit's over now.
That's heartbreaking, bro, for someone to hear that's not from the streets.
I already know, but there's somebody that's in the streets there and saying exactly what I mean.
And the interviewer told me, said, man, this is we should have been done. We've been there here 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? The other guys, he probably dealt with him for maybe an hour, but Lil Rod, the whole conversation, he was leaned out, barred out, off the perks. And the music, our people promote it entice this culture as well. But we know it's ultimately the judgment of the Heavenly Father, man. We know ultimately what it is, man. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. What's the lack of knowledge? Fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And that's basically what we see, man. We see our people are rejected by Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The curses are real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just watching this, I just finished watching it. And fair use, by the way. YouTube is weird when you be doing this for educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not monetizing, not gaining nothing from this. Just speaking it how it is. Our people through, man. I'm just gonna play some random clips and just throw a scripture. For the most part throughout.
You go to a basketball game, you bound to get killed. You go to a football game, you bound to get killed, brother. Just trying to enjoy yourself and watch your people play sport. Either gonna get it, you're gonna take it, you're gonna break it, or you're gonna make it. 1 or 2. 1 or 2 shit.
Anybody can kill somebody. That shit easy. Easy.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, everybody outside with grapes, AR, whatever, dope, whatever. When you come over here, eyes got to be open. That just simple as that. Your eyes ain't open, it's over with. The camera they got out here, that shit ain't gonna stop nothing.
I'm a mortician, man.
This is Isaiah 51:20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets. As a wild bull in the net, they are full of the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the rebuke of thy power. And that's what Jake do. Jake posts up on a block, on the corner, an apartment. Wherever Jake live at, he's going to be posted up outside, you know what I'm saying, all day. And said he, as a wild bull in the net, you think of a bull like, it's trapped in that net and it can't get out, and you try to help that bull gonna end up trying to kill you. And that's exactly what goes on in the neighborhood. Jake, sometimes Jake have opportunities, but Jake just so gone that Jake can't, sometimes Jake, you can't help Jake, because ultimately it does come down to user. As I call my page Accountability Spirit, as I grew up in these type of situations in Tennessee, I'm just used to, close to Memphis, I'm just used to seeing how my people act, you know. And I knew growing up, man, I wanted more in my life. I didn't know what exactly I wanted. I knew I just wanted to get the hell away and do things. And am I there right now? No, not physically, you know what I'm saying, currently, as wanted to make music, you know, wanted to be a football player, you know what I'm saying? But spiritually, I feel like I made it, you know, because even when I wanted to do things in this world, I never felt really good unless my people was good too. Cause that's just honestly Jake Hart. Jay really got a good heart. Jay just fucked up. Jay just in a fucked up case, and it's the curse and the Lord kicking our ass. And it's like, I mean, it's just, we know a new world's coming. You know, a new era, a new everything is coming. You know, you literally seen our people die every day. You know what I'm saying?
Just doesn't have the fast pace as your huge metropolitan cities. It leaves that much of a space of openness for youngsters to have nothing to do. And it's almost like an idle mind is the devil workshop.
I don't even see shit down here to do for real. Oh God, nothing but bang. That's why you gotta get out of this shit. Oh God, go out somewhere. Ain't shit down here. All the fun and whatever. That's why it ain't. That's why everybody around here going crazy like this. We ain't got shit else to do.
And what it is, we live in the last days. We are living in the last days. All this stuff was said in the Bible, Revelation, that the times was going to be this way. And I think that it is what's written in black and white is now coming to the forefront.
And that brother right there is a mortician. And he said, you know, he said all this stuff was in the Bible. There's a time that was going to be like this when the last days. And things are being revealed. You know, Revelation goes into be the revealing. You know, and us, we know the book of Revelation described the triumph of the Most High righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Lord coming back, you know, but we are in the last days. It's obvious. So much death around us. Like, we literally can be gone in a matter of a couple of next seconds, you know?
Ways, I think a lot of the youth are, a lot of these guys, man, are not in tune with their sensitive side. A lot of fathers aren't in the home. So a sense of rebuttal is created from a child, man, as they get older, bro. But you are in a realm and it's almost like you're setting yourself for failure.
You know, that more he speaks about the young man not having no fathers, and we know that was designed systematically. That was designed. So yeah, as our moms were getting child supports and food stamps in Section 8, they took the father out of the house because they know fathers are the foundation of a nation. Fathers are the leaders. That's why Mo Jake, who did Jake look up to? He look up to another Jake. But what is Jake, this world version of, this new era of Jake, what is he doing? He's a rapper, he's a scammer, he's a streamer, he's an entertainer. He's not just an old-fashioned Yahweh Shai fearing man. Like, and that's what they parade. They only show Jake other thugs. They only show Jake other criminals. They only show Jake, you know, they show Jake this mirage of what a man's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? What's this, it said, Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision of people perish, but he that keep the law happy is he. And it's Proverbs 22:6. It said, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it, because he basically go in like how, you know, he had, you know, his mom, you know, parents at home, and, you know, he had circumstances that he knew he could deal with this outside home, but he knew coming home, he couldn't do that. And that's what's really happened. Like, the home is not a home no more. So Jake really just don't got no type of guidance or no love, really.
In a realm and it's almost like you're setting yourself for failure. And there is no positive light at the end of that road, man. You cause people to, you're making decisions off of your feelings being on your sleeve. Young men need to know it's all right to tell people, man, I'm sorry. It's all right to say, bro, don't do that. That hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? Everybody want to play the macho role. Guys walking around with chips on their shoulder, Nobody want to take the L to nothing. Everybody want to be the bigger dog when it comes to situations. And at the end of the day, you both lose.
I be trying to pour it into
Ain't even about me, but I'm just blessed on where I came from. You know, I was always blessed. I was having like a male, masculine figure around me. It might have been an uncle, an older cousin, a stepdad, or my granddaddy. One of the best man I ever met in my life. My granddaddy passed by like 10 plus years ago, but I was grateful that I always had like a role model in front of me. Basically, what I'm saying, and I think that has a lot to do who I am today because as a young man, you look up to other men. No matter what he's doing, you want to be like your big brother. You want to be like your cousin. You want to be like your dad. So our version of a man today's time is a thug, is an athlete, is a criminal, is a game banger, you know, and that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because systematically they did that to destroy us, our people. So, yeah, we know the Lord put us in this punishment, but we know deep down these people promote this. We don't have the millions and billions of dollars to promote the music throughout these radios and stuff. They get the most ignorant Jake, give him say the most vile wicked things, and put money behind him, just offering him to spread more wickedness throughout his people. And that's what you see in these interviews, and these vlogs, these videos. And we know it's coming to an end. We know it's coming to an end, and we just hope and praying that we worthy, you know what I'm saying, of salvation, man, because I'm not innocent, you know what I'm saying? I always let that be known, man, like I'm a sinner, man, like I'm in sinful flesh. I feel like my intent be pure, but sometimes this flesh of flesh sometimes, you know what I'm saying? When I look at my brothers, and I'm speaking to me as a black man to another so-called black man, Negro, Latino, I don't see bad. I see bad influence. You know what I'm saying? Like our people, like wholeheartedly, are not bad people. When predicaments, as he said in his interview, is no money being pumped into the community for us to do nothing. Like, so he even said it. He said, "An idle mind's the devil playground." You know, these kids taking drugs, they listen to kill music all day, they drill music, and they won't. What is the goal for an average Jake in the hood? To make it out rapping, to make it out trapping. So this is Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. Jacob is more excellent than Esau, but the way of the wicked seducing him. So we don't own nothing. Esau owned the crack, owned all these weapons, owned these manufacturers, owned the radio stations, the music, the entertainment, and everything, but he only promote certain things to our people, and we get seduced by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, when I see these brothers, man, I see the innocence in them. I just see they in a fucked up situation. Because I know my people. My people not like what y'all portray them to be. And I'm talking about my people, so-called Negro, Latino, Haitian, Puerto Rican. We are God's children. Through our time and age, we became worse, for sure. It said, Isaiah 1:5, it said, "Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, the whole heart faint." So our people are in a state now that they need help. You know, he said, "Ye will revolt more and more." Like, no matter what you try to do to a Jake that's mentally gone out here, spiritually gone, it's nothing you can do for him. And that's what's about to happen. Zechariah 13:8 and 9. "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh shall 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." And we goes in that 2/3 is, we call them 2/3, or you 2/3. And 9, "And I will bring the 1/3 through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shah is my power." So the Lord is finna restart. He finna hard reset. He finna hard reset on the tribes. That's why you got 144,000 man, 12,000 man from each tribe that's going to bring back the rest of Israel and the kingdom to come that's about to be here on this earth before we know it.
I had to sleep and do whatever I did in the streets. I couldn't come home as that person because my mom didn't play that. You know what I mean? So I had to govern myself and straighten up. I had to learn to keep stuff separate from the house, because I had food at home. I wasn't raised that type of way. And a lot of kids don't have that barrier to where, they get loaded, smoking with the parents, drinking, to talk, say curse words in front of the parents. So the parents are their friends. They don't have that disciplinary or that line barrier that, okay, I got to straighten up before I go home, or I can't risk letting mom or dad see me. I couldn't do that, bro, because I come from, like I said, I come from a good family.
And because when I look at this, man, this is not refreshing to see my people. This seeing these videos let me know what state of Jake is in. And Jake is sick, bro. The whole head is sick. Jake is through. The woman is through. The man is through. The kids are through. This whole country, as we know it, America's through. So guess what? The Lord is finna come back, and because he has God forgotten his people? God forbid. God ain't forgot about us, man. Because we in the time that he's visiting this place. What the scripture say, measured out of time digitally in itself, when thou seest parts of the signs I told thee before, then shall I know this the very same time when the highest begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore it shall be said earthquakes and uproars amongst the people. Man, it's uproaring all these different nations and these countries. I posted a video yesterday, and a lot of you news and medias, we don't get it because they be blackouts. So we know the family of the word is coming too, though. I've been seeing a lot of articles about the TikTok, and they going to show a different version of TikTok here in America compared to these other nations because they're controlling the narrative. So we know things about to get more spicy, things about to get more catastrophic. But throughout all that missing negativity, man, there's still light at the end. And we know that righteousness and salvation is coming for certain people out here. And that's what we have a chance to do. When we see our people in these cases, man, it's like, man, our people done, gone. They done. And it's a chance, you know what I'm saying? Jake can come through it, but most of them Jakes, man, they gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? This to show you how blessed you are to be functional, to be on your feet, to be able to think and make decisions and not be easily influenced and be a nigger. You know, we got ways because we all come from these environments, but I'm just glad that I've been blessed to be able to walk and not be a jailbird and not sell drugs and stuff. I might have messed with the marijuana here and there, smoked a couple blunts here and there, but I never was keen about selling drugs to my people. I never been keen about doing pills and stuff. I don't know. I just never really cared about being a druggie. You know what I'm saying? Jay drank from time to time. You know, so I was in the military, you know, so I think they just come with the territory, you know, young man in the military. But, you know, when I watch these videos, man, it made me tear up seeing my people like that, man. Because I know our people really better than that. It's just the influence. And, you know, Esau got to pay for this, man, because he's our big brother. You know, and he said, the morning my father's at hand, then I shall seek, day I'm going to seek my brother. So he been killing us slowly, bro. Jake can't come through. He got Jake in a messed up case, man. Jake don't even Jake don't even got no hope out here. So Jake ready to crash out because he got nothing to lose. He never told Jake that he was a king. His father might have been a king of the king of the king. You know what I'm saying? He never told Jake that you was great. We never was told these things growing up. All they told us like pick up a ball, shut up and dribble. That boy fast. He got hops. You know, just like the plantation. You know, the cotton fields. Like it's just messed up, man. You know, I hope it's less for edifying. We got praise Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and the bishops spreading the truth out the four corners. Any last days, I'm here when that can't be less. And Shalom.